Dobra, jest, mamy chyba to. Chyba. Powinno być. Wejdę teraz sobie na streama, zobaczę. O, lojojo. Jak berety. Dobra, jest, mamy chyba to. Chyba. Jest, dobra, jest. Jest dźwięk. Udało się. Masz tą przejściówkę?
Jaką przejściówkę?
No raczej tą, to jest
Pudełku jest.
Które pudełko?
W pudełku z słuchawek. Ale tu musiałabyś instalować z powrotem słuchawki.
Ale
żeby
nie
ta
słuchawki, mi chodzi przejściówkę do USB dodatkowe, po prostu
Nie wiem,
żeby
gdzie
mieć
one są.
rozłącza takie.
Nie wiem, gdzie one są.
Mi się wydaje, że tam są w
Nic
tym
nie będę
niebieskim.
szukał. Trzeba było się przyszykować przed. A po cholerę jest tyle przejściówek? Do czego ci jeszcze potrzebna?
Nie mieszczę się, mam
Ale
tylko
w czym?
2 USB.
No
Tylko
i wystarczy
wejście.
ci, po co ci więcej? No powiedz mi, do czego ci jeszcze potrzebna?
Do lampy, bo nie mam miejsca na lampę.
Telewizor sobie podłącz. Z tyłu jest USB w telewizorze. To sobie światło zapal. Światło sobie zapal, bo
No
nie
nie
zobaczysz.
trzeba.
Nie zobaczysz. No ja ci mówię, że nie będziesz widziała, to dalej pchać. No wiem cię, a tam widzisz swoje dalej.
A dziękuję, Hadziero, dzięki za pozdrowienia. Wiem, że słychać, tylko chodziło o grę. Że nie było słychać w ogóle. I dlatego. No ale cóż, no zdarzają się komplikacje.
Co dalej mam
Wcześniej
podłączyć?
streamu. Ojej. Dobra. Jestem. Oglądam razem z tobą. Fajnie.
No włącz, bo chcę zobaczyć, czy masz dźwięk z gry.
No, jest, u mnie pokazuje, że jest. Niby.
Nie ma.
Jak nie ma?
No słyszysz? Taki ze słuchawek cichutki jest, jakby słuchawki były cichutko. Nie ma.
Jak nie ma?
No słyszysz?
Jest.
Na Twitchu nie ma.
Nie wiem dlaczego
Bardzo cichy.
na Twitchu tak się stało. Nie mam pojęcia.
No masz. Ej,
No jest.
cichutki bardzo, słuchawki sobie podgłośno.
Cisza się. Ciszyłeś.
Telefon za blisko, trzymasz mikrofonu. Telefon za blisko mikrofonu trzymasz.
O.
Weź coś strzel, nie wiem, cokolwiek zrób.
No jest.
A jakiś słabszy.
Sabine, what's going on?
We're being raided. It's a bloodbath. Her protocol is to wipe everything, including Bagley.
I need him for the transmitter.
I know. But if they get him, they get everything. Names, ops, locations.
Okay, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Wipe him.
Yes, wipe me.
Do it, Sabine, and get the hell out of there.
Fuck. Okay, Bagley's down. You're on your own. Dalton, if this goes...
It won't. I'll see you at the rally point. I promise.
Good
A,
luck.
gdzieś kamera jest. No.
Wciśnij sobie L3, to ci pokaże, gdzie masz kurde rzeczy jakieś.
O, jest.
Właśnie. Na stole masz kanapkę też. Ej, dobra, sobie.
Dobra. Już to mamy.
Tu się stara jak najmniej strzelać, jak najwięcej jakichś pułapek, stawiasz mi pułapek.
Wiem.
I'll have a look. I think I saw something. Have a look. I'm taking fire. Put down your weapon. Suspect is near. Anyone up? Anyone?
Kurde, jak ten... Tak.
Shots fired. Suspect is nearby. Have a look. Ah!
Dawaj, podnieś się. Dobra, lecimy do góry. Haha, a pół. Ale pijany trochę. Dobra. Lecimy dalej. Idę. Mam się oprzeć, że tak blisko koło telewizora siedzę, że jakbym mogła, to bym w telewizor jeszcze. O. Weź to. Co to za gra? To jest właśnie Watch Dogs Legion.
Oh, you still think you're here to save London? I'm afraid that's not going to happen. You're here to help us with some important work.
Important work. Killing thousands of...
Exactly. To save the world. You do know Londoners have died before. Hmm? The plague, the Great Fire, the Blitz. It's not much fun. But destruction is always the cure. And it begins today. Zero day. It's time for a hard reset.
Oh my God.
Nawet nie wiecie, co to za gra, to już napiszę. Właśnie jest tytuł. Właśnie tej gry.
A series of explosions devastated 3 sites in London. Authorities are asking residents to remain in their homes as the situation continues to develop. We have received no official casualty total, but it is expected.
a series of candlelight vigils that brought closure to thousands of families and indeed to an entire city. London is now laser-focused.
There, 10 Downing Street, where Nigel Cass, CEO of private military company Albion, received a mandate to secure London. Cass has vowed to hunt down DedSec, terrorists responsible.
No i mamy zamach terrorystyczny.
And autonomous drones to capture the remaining members of DedSec. A stark warning to would-be
Corporations are posting record profits due to increased efficiencies in production and distribution, enabled by the use of technologies initially developed and approved for
O, to
security
fajnie, że oglądasz z nami.
crime numbers take a dive. Illegal gambling, drug trafficking and prostitution all down following prosecutions of the
Nie
leaders of
grałem
four
jeszcze
of
w tę
London's
grę.
5 largest
Wujo
criminal
grał,
syndicates.
ja nie
The
grałam.
streets of Camden and Brixton.
Więc właśnie chciałam zagrać, bo bardzo uwielbiam Watch
mandate is
Dogs'a, więc
extended indefinitely by the government, life finally begins to return to normal. Curfews and
Korzystam
travel restrictions
sobie
have
coś
been
innego
lifted in
pograć.
all boroughs, thanks to the deployment
News outlets
No fajnie wygląda,
rioting
fajnie.
around the square have been greatly
Właśnie
exaggerated.
fajna gra.
Possibly by
Bardzo mi się
foreign
podoba.
meddlers pushing a false narrative through social media. Albion is in complete control of new
to reprimand the public about the circulation of fake news. Conspiracy theories persisting in dark corners of the internet that terrorist group DedSec were framed for the bombings have been roundly rejected. Our own reporters could not find a single Londoner willing to
Więc
espouse those
jak wam
theories on
mówię
camera.
wszystkim i obecnym, że stream leci na wszystkie moje platformy, to znaczy Twitch, YouTube i Facebook. Tak. O, zdobyto trofeum małe, brązowe. Jak
I
sami
need to assemble
widzicie,
a team, but I
właśnie
can't
to
reboot DedSec
streamuję z
alone.
konsoli
Let me break into London
przez
CTOS and
program
see who's
Streamlabs.
capable.
Robiłam sobie takie zrzuty.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and thrown them in jail. Now, I'll say they should all be lined up and shot.
Cześć,
You don't find
fajny,
it awfully
taki
convenient
fajny.
that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
Look at Tone! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put more civilians in the hospital in the past few months than DedSec ever has. I smell a scapegoat. Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DedSec because they want to make it seem like they have this under control. They probably have no clue who was behind the bombings. But that doesn't look good on the news, does it? DedSec's been a thorn in their side. Who better to pin it on?
Angie, I have you next. What do you make of all this?
I think, if anything, DedSec
Lecimy
showed their
pająkiem.
true colours. It's terrifying to think we harboured such a dangerous
wygląda.
element for years. Terrorists in our own backyard.
Do you find DedSec more frightening than the different gangs in London, like Clan
A
Kerry?
nie wiem, po prostu takie to są naklejki, bo ja dzisiaj wrzucałem tam naklejki jakieś, że tam
Next, I have
odblokowywanie tam
Crypto King.
jakiś emotek.
Do you feel safer using a pseudonym?
Everyone
Tych
should. Why make it easier for them to track you? And now we've seen what they're capable of and how far they're willing to go.
Hold on. Do you mean the government? Are you suggesting the government was responsible for the bombings?
Oh, trust me, Claire. They didn't do it alone. They're all
Ty
in
właśnie
on
mój,
it.
o,
The
nie
government,
matki, tylko
Albion,
mój.
Sirs, Bloom, Sky Bloody Larson, and all the way up to Downing Street. They want to
Proszę,
keep
żeby
us
coś się po
scared,
prostu działo.
harness us with mind control. Suck every
Za
last
wydawanie
ounce of
tych
usefulness out of us.
widzów, wydaje
And even if
się
death, they'll set off on
naklejki.
bodies.
And what do you suggest we do, Crypto King?
Go underground. Deep enough, no electric signal can get you. It's the only way.
Well, thank you to all of our callers today, and thank you for tuning in and scouting for the truth along with me. Next week, Buccaneer Radio will be diving into the...
worse than I thought. But there's a candidate. Looks like you're DedSec's best hope.
No, znaleźliśmy jakiegoś kandydata i wybieramy sobie postać jakąś. Ojej. Taki gościu, takie coś. Lwica salonowa, ja to kupię ze sobą sportową warto. Sporo. Krótsza odnowa hakowania. Szybkie leczenie drużyny. Krótki areszt. Ścieżka na odzież. 3 mniejsze obrażenia.
Wypakowałam samochód. No dobrze. Naprawiłam zawód wstępny. Mówi dobrze do nas.
Kurczę. Chcę wybrać tak za bardzo do takiego wyboru. Chyba. No wybierzmy ją. Szybkie pobieranie danych.
Moja praca jest to 6 miesiąc. Potrzebuję lodówki, muszę płacić piekarnika i kiedyś.
Wyglądamy jak alfa. O kurde.
Glad to see you're alive. If you're still committed to the cause, DedSec needs you. I'll send you the coordinates to our last safe house. Meet me there.
Fine. Auto drive now enabled.
Auto jazda. Nic nie musimy robić, a napadzie. Czy jest zmęczona? Nie jestem.
Auto drive now disabled.
Jedziemy. Tylko czekaj, jak to się robiło?
Mapę weź sobie środkowym podpadem. I
O, właśnie.
jechać.
Tu.
Przyszły X-a, to już pojedzie sam.
Auto drive now enabled.
Ona chyba po przeciwną stronę coś jest. A nie, dobrze. Dobra. Jest okej, jest okej.
Auto drive now disabled.
Nie chce mi się za bardzo. Za wolno mi to jedzie. Ale szybciej.
Hello and welcome back to The Upload. In this episode, we're talking about CTOS 3.0, the city operating system that's now powering all of London. For those of you who need reminding, as if anyone does at this point, CTOS was first used in Chicago in 2014 and then San Francisco in 2017 before coming here to London. And every time it's been rolled out, it's been pretty much an unmitigated disaster.
For those of you who are listening who are lucky enough not to be here in London's chaotic scenes, it's worth remembering that the telecoms tower is now owned by Bloom. The tower looms over northwest London. It's always been a communications hub, acting as part of the UK's television and communications network. Although there's been controversy around this, and now that Bloom
Daliśmy radę.
I've downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You'll have to do the manual override.
I'm impressed. I took DedSec to be a group of pranksters, but sounds like at least one of you had some sense.
O, za mocno.
One of Sabine's, are you? I'll see you downstairs later then.
No,
There we
trzeba
are.
przycisnąć. No dokładnie, bardzo mi się podoba ten system nawigacji, no fajny, fajny, tylko trochę wolno, za wolno, za długo by to trwało.
Szkoda, że nie ma szybkiej podróży.
No szkoda, że też nie ma też właśnie szybkiej podróży, no. Dobra, idziemy szukać.
Christ, it's dark. Better get the power back on.
A, bo to jest chyba na dole, tak, idziemy na dół. Jakiś w tunelu podziemnym.
No DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself, or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
Wait! Sabine sent me here.
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
Jak? Żeby nic nie pominąć. No, jeszcze coś. Słuchawka.
This is London Calling. You're here with me, Tash, on Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. In today's world, we've all had...
Okay. Dalej słuchawki.
Coming up today on The Upload, we're talking about Sky Larson, the enigmatic founder of
Trochę
Broker
takie
Tech.
podświetlenie jest
Everyone
jak
knows
w
her
Assassinie,
name, but
powiem.
no one knows too much about her.
Identyka.
We only really see her these days as a hologram. She was pretty young when she launched Broker Tech, the company that is best known for introducing Bagley to the world. Nowadays, it's hard to remember a world before Bagley.
And I think that what Sky Larson's done with Bagley is absolutely incredible. Bagley is the most advanced, significant AI of our time, and it's really blown all the other AIs that were created out of the water.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really imagine the optic without it. But what do you know about Sky Larson herself?
Not a lot, other than that she's actually pretty incredible. I followed her work for a long time.
Hello and welcome back to The Upload. In this episode, we're talking about CTOS 3.0. the city operating system that's now powering all of London. For those of you who need reminding, as if anyone does at this point, CTOS was first used in Chicago.
Mamy maskę świnki.
Ah, that's it. I'm reconnected to the network, downloading our database, news archives, and oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London. Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
Bagley, do you have any information on who the real bombers were?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton, well, let's be honest, after I.
Hello and welcome back to the upload. Coming up today on the...
I'm Claire Waters, and we
disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. But from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this Zero Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call.
Cyk. No dokładnie, dlatego są bardzo podobne. Tutaj takie skradanie, takie podświetlenie, to od razu mi się kojarzy z Assassinem.
God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as Zero Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Christ. How did you survive?
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high-priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition here would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
I'm sympathetic to your cause, but you can't deny that joining DedSec is a dangerous proposition. Especially these days.
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone. But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
You're right. Let's get to it.
Excellent. New user registered. Welcome to DedSec. Now, it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house that are essential items in your
Okay.
kit.
Tak już wszystko wzięte. Chyba tak. A tu mamy punkty. To tu mamy rozszerzonkę. Możemy wziąć tego pajączka. Dobrze, wyposaż się. Okej.
We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech. It's called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can talk about updating your wardrobe. I mean, look at you. Come on.
Come on. No dobra, dostać mi jakąś bluzę. Słodka. Jakiś rakiecik. Bluza mi się bardziej podoba. Maski. Buty. Nie, to nie, naprawdę. To mordę. Na nogi. Coś. Kamera, zobacz na nogi, co mamy tam dostaliśmy. Takie białe gadki. To wzięłam ze sklepu, a tu też miałam od razu. Spoko.
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, we try to use guns only as a last resort.
Have you already met Connie Robinson? She owns the pub and is an old DedSec contact, not to mention a champion amateur boxer. Go to the practice ring and she'll show you how to stop flinching when someone cocks a punch at you.
Bluzki tu nie mamy, jedynie maskę mamy. Okej. Ciekawe. To też nie jest złe. Dobra. I myślę chyba tutaj nic z tych rzeczy na głowę. A na głowę to chyba nie ma nic. Dobra, to patrzymy. W sklepie to tak plecak. Są plecaki, spoko. Ale jaka cena tych plecaków? To jest dobre. Jaka cena okularów. Grubo. I maseczki. Może kiedy indziej kupimy. Dobra, starczy ci tej przyjemności.
be right down. Could use the warm-up.
No, my lecimy dalej. No, a tu jest ta bluzka, co ty właśnie wspomniałeś wcześniej, że fajna bluzka to właśnie z Dragon Balla. Dobrze, nie będę się nie śmiała.
You want to get in under my block. Find the weak point. You're getting it. Nice one. Quick on your feet now. You want to create distance.
Aha! O! Kurde. A, bo tylko kwadrat, no. Po prostu. Aj. Aż baty dostaje. Aj. Za daleko się odsunęłam.
Nice one. You're getting it.
Drugi. Jest! Trzeci. O! O ty! Aj! Au! Aha! Dostała za swoje. A dziękuję za bluzeczkę. Do podziękowania. Mamy to. I
Right. Gear in order? Know enough not to punch yourself in the face or get shot for pulling out a gun too early? Brilliant. I'm working out how we find Zero Day and ruin their day, but I need someone with actual legs to do the legwork. Hope you're ready.
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you...
Yeah. O. Tak. I... I o to chodziło. Tak jak... O, i wróć. Tu wychodzimy. Z tego podziemnego kanału. No. Tak pomalutku, pomalutku.
So where should we start?
Make no mistake, London is under occupation. Armed mercenaries patrol our streets, allegedly to keep people safe, but really they're keeping the people scared.
It's how Albion keeps control of the population. Intimidation and spectacle.
So, we have to ignite the will to resist in the people of London by showing them that Albion aren't the solution. They're the problem.
For that, we'll need information. I'm pushing 2 sets of coordinates to your optic.
Cheers, Bagley. I've identified 2 opportunities. One, we're going to disrupt some Albion propaganda. Remind the people it's not Albion's way or the highway. We need intel about Albion operations if we want to throw a spanner in their plans. You game?
Just...
Próbujemy. To nie takie łatwe. Bliżej niż dalej. A, blisko. Aj. Ajajaj. Mogę poczekać, kiedy się właśnie zmniejszy. Kurde. Dobra, próbuję. Ale środek jest. Jest! O kurde. Bo ja muszę to... Nie tu. Mam w ten żółty punkt trafić. Aj! Jak? Nie nacisnęłam! Ono rzuciło mi. Nie. Przegrana. O. Jak to wyjść? Okej.
Co się stało? Złapali go z walizką pieniędzy. Kupił. Sama prawda. Nic. Jestem na spotkaniu.
Ale jak chcę z tego wyjść? O! O kurde, bijam. Nie tu. No... Aj! Chybie. Daj, daj. Jej, jak to kółko się za bardzo rusza. I nie trafię. A jak? Dobra, ale jak to z tego wyjść? Ja nie chcę już to grać.
To nie
Nie będę to grała.
Nie musisz to grać.
O,
Nie to
to trafiła. Aj. Kurde się to rusza, że... Kończę. Kończę po ile próbach. Mapa. Co to nowa misja jakaś. A, bo to kuca jest szybsze bieganie? Tak by to tak biegła. Jest szybka podróż, co ty mówisz, że nie ma? Jest.
To metro.
O kurde.
Building a resistance group requires operatives with specialized skills. Technical abilities, firearms handling, and physical training are all valuable. Bare-knuckle boxing rings are a good place to find people who are good at throwing punches, or taking them. By defeating each opponent in an arena, you'll have an opportunity to face its best fighter. Prove your physical superiority, and they may consider joining DedSec. I'm guessing that's some sort of primate society thing.
Trzeba się przygotować.
Gdzie to jest ta... To jest ta kryjówka. A. Śledź.
Masz, zapauzuj sobie i podłącz.
Dobra. Pauza. Chwilowa. Dobra. Jest z powrotem. No i znowu. Oj, 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 oj. Wstałeś. Zapożyczyłam. Jaka muzyka! No jedź. Tak, wiem. Jadę nie w tym kierunku.
Just about there. All right, you're here. Let's find the thing.
Dobra.
Just in time. Got someone all lined up for you.
A tam, weźmiemy sobie jeden turniej. O, ma...
waiting for? My drinks, boss.
Oh, now that's what I'm talking about. Solid strike from a solid fighter. Oh shit! Could that be the win right now? Did you all see that monster here on the street?
Yeah! Poszło! Poszło!
I want to hear that energy, folks. I want to hear the love and the hate. Get hype. The fighters step into the limelight. Take a look at those faces.
Patrz, zagroziła mi. Są to kolejne rundy.
A solid hit. That's the shit we like to see. Am I right, people? Oh my God! What absolutely disgusting hit.
Została. Jej, kolejna. Następny. Czekaj, musi podnieść.
Come and see a couple of fighters take it out on each other.
The fuck are you? You're not.
Unbelievable blow.
O ty!
Don't know how anyone will come back from that.
Jaka plomba!
Almost knocked their teeth right out. They're getting murdered in there. Both of our fighters are tired.
Zagadamy! O! Ty!
Absolutely disgusting blow. That's right. You know him. You love him. His old man was a fighter and he's gay. He's here with a ton to prove and representing his yours. Let's hear it.
Tak, włączyłam to?
That's a hit. One for the record books. Oh shit! And that's a solid blow down.
You know who I am? I fucking run these ends, bro.
Just like a proper live highlight reel. Now that's entertainment.
You just signed up for a world of pain, cuz. What?
Oj, zrąbałam to.
Fucking hurt. Fucking wild blow. Oh my God. Fucking wild blow. Oh my God. Almost knocked their teeth.
Dostał! O! Dwa kolegów, no to grubo. No nie wierzę. Au!
And that's a solid blow down.
What, you think you're harder? I'm gonna knock you straight.
Take it, you murdered in there.
Ile was tu leci na mnie, ty?
A solid hit.
O ty!
That's the shit we like to see. Am I right, people, or what? An unbelievable blow. Can't know how anyone will come back from that.
Ty jeszcze mi tu!
That's what I'm talking about. Solid strike from a solid fighter.
You know who I am?
Dostał! Uwaga! To mnie! Ty! Dostali! W baty i poszli spać! Grubo! No dokładnie, jak dopadnę przeciwnika, to ma przerąbane. O kurwa. Ale jest! Zaliczone. Arena rzeźnia. Faktycznie. Dobra, bierzemy normalną misję. Mamy auto, więc skakuj.
Try to use one of the shareable self-driving cars, I always find myself stuck in traffic jams or roadblocks, not to mention the accidents. I've heard so many stories of cars shunting into the back of others. I think they're worse than human drivers sometimes.
The technology was meant to make things better, but Bloom has made it so bad that it just makes London even more chaotic than it was before. I'm giving up on the cars. I'm only using the bikes, which are not self-driving at the moment, at least.
Auto drive now
enabled.
enabled.
Get me started on the data. Everything that Bloom sees from your movements around the city and the self-driving cars is collected and feeds back into its big information control system.
Oh, not you and Bloom and privacy again. You're a broken record.
Not as broken as our city's cars.
Dajemy radę.
Recent revelations of ministers purchasing £25,000 desks and £11,000 dinners have caused a public outcry. Join us on GBB as we examine these and other extravagant expenses administration officials have been charging the public.
Jedziemy.
Welcome back to The Upload. Today we're talking about cryptocurrency. Crypto now seems like it's been around forever, but it's really quite a new invention. Were you an early adopter?
I was one of the first that was in this market. There seemed to be
Auto drive now
way
disabled.
of financial transactions, a new way of money. It's something that we could completely reinvent and change some of the legacy financial systems around the world and really give power back to the people.
Yeah, it was a real shift in the way that the world works. Let's recap the basics. So, central to cryptocurrency is the distributed ledger technology, the tech that keeps track of all transactions. And what this means is you can have a decentralized system without having to trust any one party, like old-fashioned banks.
One of the reasons why I got involved there was that you could stay anonymous.
Okej, dobra.
Albion have established an operational base in the Royal Court of Justice.
And now they have the court. Grand. Albion's one step closer to being London's judge, jury, and executioner.
Exactly. But it likely means there's information here about how Albion are targeting dissenters, the who and the why. We need that data if we're going to disrupt their operation.
No i jedziesz. Przyjmij kontrolę. Lecimy. A patrz tam, no nie chodzi. Co tu mamy? Tu i tu i tu. Co to jest? Nie mogę tego złapać. Pewnie to później będę mogła. Dawaj to, ten kontrolę. Dobra, otwórz to. Jeszcze raz. Włączamy to. Telefon, tak. Kontrolę. Co to? Tam. Kamerkę dorwać. Co tu macie tam? Przyjmę kontrolę dalej.
we need to find them?
Daliśmy mu uciec.
What do we have, Bagley?
A list of what Albion consider high-value targets that are threats to the peaceful running of London. See here, a journalist, and this one runs a community shelter. Good God, bar your doors.
What the fuck? All suspected of sowing rebellion or exhibiting tendencies towards... Albion is systematically arresting people even before they rise up. Joke's on them. This list can actually help us find like-minded allies willing to help us. Well done. Now, let's disrupt some of Albion's propaganda and give some hope to the people.
Już idziemy. Dobra, zadanie zaliczone chyba. Czy nie? Nie, jeszcze nie. Jeszcze nie, jeszcze jest. Nie.
You hear that?
Gdzie to auto? Nie ma auta!
All the other AIs that were created out of the water, and I think that what Sky Larson's done with Bagley is absolutely incredible.
No i jedziemy.
I can't really imagine the optics.
O.
But what do you know about Sky Larson herself?
Not a lot, other than that she's actually pretty incredible. I followed her work for a long time, and she's always been a pretty private person. I know that she supposedly grew up in the countryside, but there isn't actually that much more we know about her other than this tech that she's put out into.
O, za mocny skręt, poniosło mnie.
She's so obsessed with this idea of transhumanism.
Why wouldn't you be? When you've got a mind as amazing as Sky's, why wouldn't you want to take what you've got and actually augment it by working with technology, by improving your physical self, changing your body and the world around you, implementing more technology to extend your life and really sort of extend human capabilities?
You sound pretty much in love with Sky Larson, I have to say.
I can't comment on that, but I am a big fan of her work. She's been one of these people that has transformed.
A reminder from the City of London. Keep
Bo tu?
documentation and identification up to date. ID checks and searches keep London safe.
A to jest szybka podróż, okej. Myślałam, że tam przejście jest. Coś tu muszę chyba tylko od podwórka wejść. Dobra. Ale nie schylaj mi się. O właśnie. O. Pewnie wejście z... O właśnie. Tutaj. No i mamy to. Ale się podnieś. O. Jedziesz. Muszę się rozejrzeć jakieś. Jest to wejście jakieś. Hop, hop. Hop. O, myślałam, że się nie złapie. Dobra, mamy to. Lepiej jeździć niż w cyberpunku. O kurde. W cyberpunku była po prostu inna ta. Inne sterowanie.
Yes, nicely done. That'll get people's attention. Let them know someone is standing up to Albion. Light the spark that they can stand up to.
If nothing else, it'll relieve their eye strain.
What's next?
Co nam dali ciekawego? O, co widzę.
We're already seeing results from what you've done. That list we found named a journalist in Camden who's been investigating Albion. We reached out and he's got information that can help us. I think you should meet with him.
Send the coordinates to my optic.
Ciekawe, czy jest mój motor, czy chyba go już nie ma. Dobra, będziemy skuterek, no.
About its origins, it's so present.
To była tam?
Everywhere we go now, Bagley just kind of blends into the background.
Bagley is the service AI that's present in every optic device. Whether you're using optic, Bagley will be there. The AI is streamed to your optic from Bloom's central command center.
Chyba nie.
Created by Skylarks, our tech hero, as part of her techno-utopian idea for the world. Why do you think it grew so quickly?
In my mind, it's
Tutaj ścieżkę
became so popular. It's funny, useful, fast. It's a great companion and really just makes life so much easier. I mean, when you look back at all the service AIs that used to exist, they just couldn't compete. When you ask Bagley anything,
Dobra.
there's a quick answer and loads of information available to you. One day, I let Bagley answer all
O,
the
dobra, dobra. Muszę patrzeć, co to jest. Dobra.
24 hours and no one even noticed the difference.
Możemy
The other
wykręcić.
competitors really just couldn't compete with that.
Dobra.
Their answers were so much worse. They
Jedziemy
didn't
dalej.
understand anything, and Bagley pretty much gets everything right first time. Do you have any idea why Bagley really beat all the competition?
Well, it's really the data, isn't it? Ever since Broker hooked up with Bloom,
Przez
that's
długą
when things
ulicę.
changed.
Chyba miałam.
And really,
Dobra, to
that's not
wykręcimy.
actually that great. Bloom has data on everybody. They collect information about everything you're doing across the web
To
through your
znowu
optic
wykręcimy.
headset. Isn't the AI only good because of Bloom's surveillance?
Well, I suppose so. I prefer not to talk about that side of things. Bagley is so special because it's been trained on this huge cache of information. That's how these AI systems work, or at least used to work. I mean, we don't really know that much about the latest version because there's so much secrecy around the tech. But they're given this huge amount of training data. It's basically a huge database that's used to teach the AI about patterns in behavior. You know, so if you always travel the same way to your house, it can predict when you're going to go and get a self-driving car ready for you before you even ask for it.
That's pretty terrifying. In some ways, I don't want this data to drive my life. It understands too much at times. Have you heard some of the rumours around the hacked version of Bagley?
I've heard mutterings, yes.
I've heard it's been used by DedSec.
Tu? Tak mniej więcej. O! Już wziąłem swojego. Chodź tu, chodź tu. To tu? Nie. To nie tu. Kuleje, czy ona tak chodzi dziwnie? Sorry, że tak się szwendam. O, jest motorek. To nawet niezły.
Used to do, sir, just ban me from eating something. What's it going to be this time? Not bacon again, please. Please, not bacon. Come on. Courgettes. Ban courgette. I could take you banning courgettes. I'm happy with that.
Makes me feel important knowing that I'm being watched with everything I do, Andy.
Well, it's just not reassuring, isn't it? It's like having an extra aunt.
This is the aunt that gets drunk at Christmas and vomits in the kiddie pool, right?
Get that on. This is the bug on the Buccaneer.
Let's move on now.
No, jakieś dziwne będzie wejście.
And your writing is it's a great sport. I mean, it's fun for all the family. It's guaranteed action. It's pleasing you, when I know the other.
Zamknięte. Gdzie to jest to wejście? Excuse me. Też nie. Ale gdzieś. Tak, budynek? Nie, też nie. Bo mi się to zaznaczyło to, co nie trzeba. W ogóle. Ojejku! Ja sobie wtedy chodzę i chodzę i chodzę. Wiesz co?
So, who do we turn to for help, support and assistance in desperate times like these? Well, our artificially intelligent friend Bagley's rogue, estranged brother. The one that tells it as it really is, not as it is pretending to be.
Jedziemy z Mitsubishi.
And remember, life's worse with Bugley. Here goes. Bugley.
Hello, Andy.
Bugley, tell me the path to true lasting happiness.
Andy, to find true lasting happiness,
Dobra, mamy to. Rozmawiaj.
No.
No.
Heard you're in need of some help. What is it?
You're a recruit that's been sticking it to Albion. Can't believe someone else is. Thought I was alone, right? Not doing much, just putting the word out. But you? Taking action, mate.
If we don't do something now, Albion will keep escalating until there's literally no stopping them. So, you have intel for us?
Almost got clip finding this. All of Albion's operational data for the entire city. Convoy routes, surveillance targets, assets. It's all there. Thinking you can make good use of that.
I couldn't agree more.
Here's a sample. Albion's closed King's Cross to the public, right? What people don't know is that they're using it as their logistics centre. Materials, troops, whatever. A lot of it runs through there. You want to give the people a huge boost? Hit that place. Put it out of commission, and you'll severely hamstring Albion's operations here in Camden. Hell, everywhere.
Fairly obvious what to do then.
Seriously, no, hold on. Sure. Yeah, I guess. No, listen.
Listen.
Right?
Albion's operational plans are just what we needed to really get some traction. We'll have to take a close look at this. Now, how do we take King's Cross offline?
Albion's housed a massive hybrid-powered generator in there. Output must be immense. You cause a...
No, i następna zabawa.
Getting to that generator ain't gonna be easy. They've locked it up tighter since I last saw.
Thoughts?
My news drones are still in here. They should be functional. You can use one of them. Probably have better luck piloting it too, yeah?
Lecimy, dzięki tam za serduszka. Na fejsie. Dobra. Co tu mam?
Well, causing a power surge in a hybrid-powered generator isn't like making a toasty. We're going to need detailed specifications.
We should check it out. Take a look at this.
Cool, looks bloody complicated. Knows he's got a pretty functional camera. Would a picture do you, Bagley?
It would indeed.
Nie, zrobiłam zdjęcie?
According to this, there's an override code that'll get us into the generator's system.
Dobra, robi się. W drugą komunikację.
That's it. Use the code on the generator and I can trigger a power surge.
There should be enough to take King's Cross offline. And the rail system too.
Here we go.
Jej, zrobione! Jest. It's celebration!
We got a gold mine of information out of St. Pancras. Albion convoys, informants, gear, you name it. Everything we need to ignite the people of London, like we did in Camden. Derail Albion's operations and give the people a reason to rise up borough by borough. The more we do that, the more we'll get allies flocking to the cause. We'll show London that DedSec is here for them.
Mamy co robić.
That was off the chain, mate. I knew DedSec weren't the bad guys Albion was saying. Now the rest of Camden will too. Thanks.
Cheers.
Now that you've shown the borough what DedSec is really all about, there are going to be folks wanting to join up. A lot of people have been looking for a way to fight back. In fact, there's one in particular I suspect will contact you very soon. I happen to know they're champing at the bit.
Send them our way. DedSec needs to grow. We'll be happy to have recruits.
dobra. Haker, punkt, technologii, okej.
Well, fuck me. You're still alive. I owe Sabine a tenner. Not only that, but your resistance handiwork just opened up a whole new source of information. So now I spy with my hypothetical eye something interesting at the Ministry of Civic Management.
What is it?
The Signals Intelligence Response Service, or SIRS, or the Earl Grey Gestapo, have developed a surveillance technology called AR reconstruction. It's the bleeding edge of privacy rights violation, and thus it could be very useful in our attempts to find Zero Day.
O, to jest dużo fajniejsze.
Alsder, Hotel Cass, the chain of hotels that was formerly known as the prison service. What was the slogan? Is it, if you see something, say something? Or if you think you might see something, say something? Or if you seen anything but don't like someone, say something.
No, jedziemy.
So, well, let's have a look at this new app, Alice. I'm sure you've got it on your phone. I mean, at first glance, well, the interface is lovely. It's so neatly designed. A simple button to snitch on someone. That's so much better than non-government informer apps like Stool-Easy, Can-Can-Canary or Narc-Shark. I mean, look, I just need to geocache where the person I'm ratting on currently is. Let's call her, for the sake of argument, Alice.
Sorry, Andy, I was busy reporting you to the authorities for rolling your eyes when passing.
Adi, jeszcze jesteś ze mną, czy cię nie ma?
Let me report you first, please.
Żyjesz tam?
Let's have some decorum about this. I'll just take a quick little photo so they can get a drone to pick you out of a crowd at your next riot or trip to the shops or walk in the woods. And you can input your accusations with the app.
If you're feeling out of your depth or like you could use a breather, you can always call on your new teammates to step in.
Disabled.
It's your call.
That's the advantage of working together instead of alone.
Don't forget to get the permission of the person who pays your bills before you call that number.
Hey, I'd like to report my co-host Andrew, who runs an underground satirical anti-government comedy show, for running and co-hosting an underground satirical anti-government comedy show.
I'm here.
In theory, the AR reconstruction should allow me to use various sources of surveillance data to rebuild past events. Access a data relay, and I can scrape all the metadata for this area.
Okej, przyjmuję kontrolę. Rozejrzeć. to jest tutaj. Tylko tutaj jest zabezpieczenie. To jest jakby w tych drzwiach.
Po drugiej stronie drzwi.
To. Nie, to nie jest ta kamera. Gdzie ta kamera? Zamknięte są tam drzwi chyba. Przenieść. Coś tam przy ścianie? Gdzie to jest? Nie wiem, co to jest w ogóle. No to przeszedłem się z jednej kamery do drugiej kamery.
Tu. Robocika proszę.
Nie muszę to zabezpieczenie ściągnąć tam.
To zabezpieczenie nie musisz ściągać, wystarczy nas wejdziesz, ono się włączy i po lewej stronie w ogóle jak wchodzisz jest wyłącznie tego zabezpieczenia. Nie widzisz go teraz jak nawet kamerami najedziesz, bo jest specjalnie tak skryte. Na dół.
That's it. Now, let's take this autocratic wet dream for a test drive.
Zdaje pułapki, tu jest pułapek dużo.
Begin search.
To report. Checking elsewhere.
Shit! They're gone! Call command!
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
The level of sophistication the AR is achieving is incredible.
You're right. We definitely need this extremely cool thing I want for investigating Zero Day. Shit! For some reason I can't clone into our servers. All right, access the network here, and let's see if we can't find out where to nick one.
Dobra, no to. Tam.
Located the CTOS hub.
Tu mamy. A, to dobrze, to dobrze.
Aha! The SIRS has deployed this technology at their HQ, and I've just nabbed their manual on how to set up the system. Now, Scarper, you can't steal their toy if they throw you in the gulag.
What do we need in order to get this AR tech, Bagley?
The program is hosted on a server that's on the roof of SIRS HQ. All you have to do is grab the whole thing, then take it to a few high-density locations so I can recalibrate it to the DedSec network and clone my own version.
And just how do you propose I get the server off the roof?
We need to find someone with access to a cargo or construction drone that can fly it off of there. Perfect opportunity to recruit a heavy lifter to the cause, I'd say.
Bagley, do you have an idea on where to find a heavy lifter?
Well, let's put our thinking caps on, shall we? Now, who in London would have access to a construction drone? Could it be a construction worker?
Yes, very astute, Bagley.
Not so hard, was it? There's an active construction yard nearby. I dare say you'll probably be able to find a construction worker to recruit there. Here's the coordinates.
Very
Okay.
reasonable to do. I imagine they don't ask too
Auto
much
jazda,
anyway.
jedziemy.
It's just so nice to get paid for doing your hobby anyway, isn't it? Imagine it doesn't even feel like work.
I mean, who needs violent
Na
crime anymore
relaksie.
anyway? You know, you can just starve to death without even starting a gang war.
We do have to ask exactly what does the Prime Minister make of all this?
I jak ci się podoba, Matisie? Jak ta gra?
I hope they pick up. Hello, you're
Jest
from
spoko, nie?
Downing Street. Hello, is the Prime Minister there, please? Let me just check. Sorry, you've missed him. I'm afraid he's popped out for the decade. Oh, never mind. Is there anyone else I can talk to? Yes, of course. There's a shady cabal of vested interests who control him and prop him up in power. Great, I'll have a chat with them.
Tak, już tak, wiecie, cały czas się gra.
Prank calls without people coming round to your house to beat the shit out of you.
Daję radę.
Oh, happy times.
You're listening to The Bug.
Did you think the Prime Minister will ever come back?
I don't think we've ever had a Prime
Jest
Minister.
That's a massive
Oż, mnie plecy się spociły.
What have we become? Alice, we
Oh,
look at the
yeah.
state of our politics. We're supposed to have the
Jesteśmy na
mother
miejscu.
of
Auto drive now
democracy.
disabled.
One mother that has emphatically abandoned her kids in the woods to be brought up by wolves. And let me tell you, that never works out like it does in the stories. Wolves are bad parents. Unless you're a wolf, in which case they can do a job bringing you up as a wolf. Do not give your children to wolves. And be as you own anything that takes another, anything on led just for profit. I think it's basically just a fun, homeless asset business.
They look promising.
Tak.
New on the Bug this week, a new feature.
Nigel Catholic, this is different. People say it's just a place of passion and freedom. I'm just not sure that that kind of freedom should involve that Nigel expressing his freedom to run a private arm. I guess historically there is a precedent that East India Company.
That was a trading house with an army of 250,000 soldiers, which is a lot for a company. The Bug PLC has Alice with a water pistol. But
No przytrzymuję i co? Nie o co mówię.
I get the impression you're not satisfied with London's current state.
Oh, you're DedSec. Good. I need help with something.
We'll see. What's the problem?
I got in some money trouble with Clan Kelly. Now they have me working off what I owe them. Only the debt is getting bigger, not smaller. If you can help me settle that, I'd appreciate it.
All right. No time to waste then.
Clan Kelly will bleed our new friend dry if we don't do something. This particular construction site is a money laundering front for a Kelly chapter out of Camden Market. Any record of the debt would be stored there.
All right.
Coś na topa. To jest gdzieś tu. O, czeka auto na mnie.
Auto drive now enabled.
Auto drive now disabled.
O kurde. O, teraz so brother.
Auto drive now enabled.
Oops.
Auto drive now disabled.
Dun, 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 dun.
Don't have the right tool for the job? You can exchange your gadget for a different one that's better suited to the situation.
You don't want trouble.
While the drones observing your every move might make you feel like you're living in a city-shaped prison, what's bad news for society is good news for DedSec. You can hack those nosy little buggers and use them to scour head.
Christ, the place is crawling with Kellys. This is a highly organised operation they're running. When did they get so sophisticated?
You're looking for a terminal or some kind of device that Clan Kelly would have stored the debt records on.
O kurde. O kurde. O kurde. O, nie przerwamy. O. Au.
Neutralizing hostile targets.
Aha! Ardziu. Dobra, zabiją mnie, bo on nie ma wyciągniętej broni w ogóle. Aha, bo to jest piękne.
No masz tylko jedną broń, pistolet. Na razie. Dlatego tu się nie używa w ogóle broni, tu się wszystko hakuje.
O, wiem, ale nie
No
wiem.
właśnie widzę, jak wiesz.
Sprawuję mu panie.
While the drones observing your every move might make you feel like you're living in a city-shaped prison, what's bad news for society is good news for DedSec. You can hack those nosy little buggers and use them to scour ahead.
I'm going to find this asshole. I'm moving on. Hey, drone, start the search.
Right, you're going to raise all record of their debt, putting our new friend back into the black and, more importantly, out of Clan Kelly's reach.
Good to hear.
Track them down. Drone, get to searching.
O, dzięki za rajda, Retro Gamer. I dzięki za followersa, Emma Adamsel. Hi. Thank you for following, Emma Adamsel.
Are you just going to fucking stand there? Move! Yo, drone, start searching. Not here, moving on.
Retro Gamer. Z zasięgiem. Szukamy. Awful.
Right, let's find this joker. Drone, start search.
Don't do that.
Fuck! We asked out, didn't we?
Aga to idealne.
Do you hear that?
Okay.
Disgusting. Hang on a sec.
Dobra.
Just made my day right there.
Dobra. Do góry. Z tamtej strony, tak? No schody.
Find the toss pots. All right, guess we better look around. Hey, drone, run a search. They're gone. We lost them. I don't need this. That's all, just think
Transfer complete.
Już uciekamy stąd. Dajemy radę. Dawaj, dawaj. Dobra, mamy to.
We just wiped your debt with Clan Kelly. Consider yourself a free agent. You don't have to slave away for them anymore.
Really? That is a relief. I'm glad to see the rumors about DedSec are wrong. You are good people.
DedSec is looking to fill the ranks. You should join.
Yes, I think we'll make a formidable team.
Dobra. Czekaj, to jest szybka podróż. Dobra. Bierzemy szybką podróż i lecimy. Good job. Tak, udało się. O, ale zimno. Co zaznaczam?
Auto drive now enabled.
Jedziemy, pan do jazdu. Znowu. Dawaj.
Auto drive now disabled.
A, bo ten wypadek spowodował.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled.
DedSec resurgence have prompted Parliament to approve the use of lethal force for Albion contractors. CEO Nigel Cass had this to say.
DedSec terrorists will quickly find that Albion, unlike the police force of this city, is battle-tested and proven in the field.
No.
The Prime Minister's office has called this shoot-to-kill mandate a drastic but necessary
Dystopian enough for you? Here, your new optic.
O, coś to... Rączka będzie... Trzeba będzie ją przykryć. Już za luźno.
This is a big decision. Once I join DedSec, I can't have a normal life anymore.
And what's normal? When the authorities now have the right to shoot you dead on sight?
I know things are bad, and I want to do something to help. I just don't know if I can walk away from my life.
You aren't leaving it behind. You're fighting for what you believe, while you still can.
Right. Okay. I'm ready.
Welcome to the Resistance.
Ale ma kichol. Wielki. O kurde. Wygląda jak popa yoga.
Welcome aboard, etc., etc. I'll give you the speech later. Right now, we need you and your big,
teraz
strong drone
nie
friend to get on top of SRS HQ and steal a server. Think you can handle that?
I'm on my way.
Okej. Gdzie tu mamy? Tu mamy. Ale znowu auto mi zabrali.
Auto drive now enabled.
Dobry soundtrack, no już powiem. W tym samochodzie. Wiem, w tej chwili dobry soundtrack leci.
Zaraz thank you very much. Piosenka jedna to jest fuck you very much.
No cenzura musi być, no.
Nie ma cenzury. Tu nie ma cenzury w tej gierce.
Aha.
No, dlatego ty mówisz, że jest piosenka fuck you very much. Nie thank you, tylko fuck you.
Jak ten zespół się nazywał? Zapomniałem.
Gorilla.
Gorillaz, właśnie. Dobry ten utwór jest. Dobry klasyk.
Suspect reported in your area, potentially armed and hostile. Moving to the hostile's location. Over.
Auto drive now disabled.
All units, we are after the suspect.
O! Policaj! Ciebie tutaj!
Negative. No sign of suspect. Over.
Be advised, we are on the trail.
Suspect is unsighted. Unsighted sweeping area.
Race zgubić, bo inaczej.
Negative. No sign of the target yet.
O, ale rozwaliłem to auto.
Disengage. Over and out.
Auto drive now enabled.
No i jedziemy. Dalej. Czekaj, może
Auto
wypsuj.
drive now disabled.
Wymiana auta.
Auto drive now enabled.
No. Pan mi się wtrąbił normalnie w drogę.
To możesz ich przecież w ogóle odkontynuować. L1 wciskaj.
Nie no.
Ale
Nie,
ja
wiem o
to
tym,
wiem,
tylko po prostu mówię, że takie to było chamskie.
Auto drive now disabled.
I am here.
I'll highlight the server with the AR reconstruction software. It's out of reach, so you'll need to use a heavy cargo drone to steal it.
Sorry, London can't wait for me.
Ostrzegam, mam wielką władzę. Wiele opowiesz w wodzie. Do środka.
A, drona. Dobra, tu. Okej, jest ten dron. Co ja robię?
Możesz wejść na niego. Możesz wejść na niego.
Wiem.
I latać na nim. Na drona nakieruj.
O kurde. Jak ty... O, jest, przyjmij kontrolę. Jak Czekaj. To jest do tyłu, to jest do góry. Dobra, lecimy. Kurze drony. Lecimy. Z wiertarką mi tu wyleciała, czy co tam, nie wiem, było. Dobra. Jak mam to wziąć, czy co? O, jest, poszło. Co muszę tu zaznaczyć. Lecimy. No dron jest niesamowity. No i mamy.
I've loaded the server into your vehicle. You can go now. Careful on the road. We don't want to damage the server.
I'll get the job done, don't you worry.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
This will do. Remain in the area until I've downloaded enough data to the server. Download complete. I need a wider sample of data, so I'm pushing you the coordinates to a new location.
A, dobra, droga jest już oznaczona.
This is brilliant. Look at this. It's compiling data from the surveillance infrastructure. Nearby CTOS drones, civilian optics, CCTV, and then it assembles those scraps into what happened in this location 24 hours ago. Fantastic.
Nie jest tak łatwo wprowadzić taką ciężarową. Zabił. Dobra.
CTOS.
No i mamy.
Data reconstruction in progress.
All right, scraping data from optics, CTOS cameras, microphones, laptops. Say, do you reckon SRS uses this to watch people shag? Fucking hell, do they use it for anything but watching people shag?
Bagley, we've got drones!
Well, shit, can you do anything to lose your new friends? Maybe invite them to a pottery night or overshare something personal. Whatever you do, just get to the last location in one piece.
For fuck's sake. All right.
Transfer complete. I'm missing one last data set. Pushing you the coordinates to the location now.
Idziemy dalej. Ale tak wiecie, ruszcie swoje te bagażniki szybciej. Sorry, ale spieszy mi się. Jedziemy. Przyspieszamy. Strasznie wolno. Puścimy się pomiędzy? A tak, na styk. Okej. A, ten to wariat. O, wybił się z drugiej strony. Ciebie się zapatrzyłam.
It's not doing that on its own. Drew, full sweep of the area.
Jedziemy. Nie tą stroną. Chcę porozjeżdżać ludzi. Już chyba rozjechałam jednego. Serio? No, nie mogę tego daszka. Nie.
CTOS AR.
Coming
Data
dispatch.
reconstruction in
Drones are en
progress.
route to suspect.
They're still on me, Bagley!
Don't let the drones destroy the server before I'm done. Get out of the lorry and take care of them. Shoot them, throw rocks at them, destroy them psychologically with cyberbullying. Just keep them busy until the transfer's complete.
Not good. Not fucking good.
Gonią cię. Lepiej uciekaj, bo te drony paraliżują.
Podnieś.
You're only making this worse.
Wow.
All right, I've got it. Now, can't lug around this server forever. We should probably wipe our prints off it anyway.
Go on.
I'll overload the CPUs to cause a power spike and destroy the battery unit. The electromagnetic pulse should destroy both the server and the drones. So, you know, run!
Siadaj.
Well, that was fun, wasn't it? We pulled off a heist, made life a bit harder for the tyrants of the world, and most importantly, I got a new toy to play with. Now, run along back to the safe house. Sabine wants you and your new teammates for a briefing.
Nie ma samochodu. Jedziemy do domu. Poczekaj, no to była szybka podróż. A jest. Mamy, trochę skrócimy drogi. Do 10 minut. A 140 km po mieście, to sporo, no. Znaczy na pewno bym nie jeździła.
Ja idziemy wszędzie.
Po mieście 140?
No co to nawalamy?
O, siadam. O, się nie wyhamowała. Dobra. Co tam się dzieje? No. Dobra, tę chwilową przerwę. Idę coś zjeść i zaraz wracamy. Czekaj, wyciszę sobie tylko mikrofon.
No, tak.
Dobra, ja już jestem.
Zjadł sobie najpierw.
Tylko czy ja może szlafroku.
Czajnik sobie weź.
Ostatnią misję teraz robię i na dzisiaj tyle będzie. Już trochę się gra.
Well done, team. It's good to see the safe house filling up again. The only way we're going to keep London from falling into total oppression is by rebuilding the resistance. We need to recruit, train, build back our arsenal. People are itching to rise up and take their city back. We just need to show them that DedSec are fighting along with them.
That's very noble. But I joined DedSec to make some concrete changes.
Let's not forget Albion. There's a literal army occupying the city. I won't stand for that.
And Clan Kelly too. The gangsters have taken over the streets and they're getting worse.
Fair, but remember that this zero-day hacker group is still out there. They took out DedSec once, and it's a good bet they'll try again. I believe they were responsible for the bombings and framed DedSec. With your help, I plan to get to the bottom of this mystery.
I'd say that's a full docket. Enough talk. Let's unfuck London.
Okay.
I found a lead that may help us unravel more about Zero Day and the bombings we ate shit for. I've picked up an encrypted signal from the Tone conference site that's been broadcasting on a loop since the night of the bombing. Go investigate. You might even get to try out that fancy new AR tech we stole. I mean, creatively shared.
No. O, trochę skoczymy sobie drogę.
This is unsettling. Has anyone been inside here since the attack? Nothing but rubble and tragedy.
What I don't get is all the security walking around. What are they guarding an abandoned building for?
Good observation. Bagley, what should I be looking for?
Any kind of device or component that could still be emitting the signal. It seems to be coming from within the rubble.
Tu nie ma jeszcze.
Ale nie marnowałbyś czasu. Gdybyś z nią zatańczył. Śmiało zatańcz nią. Ruszaj. Nie. Ona.
Welcome back to the upload.
Sprawdź, czy wszystko na OK. Odniosę kartę do recepcji. Jeśli wysiądziesz, zabiję cię. Zostaw kluczyki. Nie ma szans. Kupisz mi mleko truskawkowe? Jeśli będzie. Chcesz się wymeldować? Obyt się udał? Nie. Świetnie. Macie mleko truskawkowe? Tak. Podać? Nie.
Okej. Co ty się kupiło?
tak. Śmietanka była płatna, ale wszyscy ją
Okej. Dobra.
What the hell? This is it. The signal is coming from this spider-bot fragment. No indication yet who it belongs to.
Christ, it's been ripped apart. Why was it here, Bagley?
Difficult to say, but with an AR reconstruction, we may be able to see what happened to it and if it relates to the attack. Access data relays in the vicinity, and I can compile enough data to build the AR reconstruction. Perfect. 2 more data relays to go.
Tym łatwiej będzie nas oszukać.
One more data relay and I'll have it.
Mamy to.
That should do it. Now, I'll just take the audio from this stream and the video from these 36 and... got it. Go back to where you found that spider bot and I'll show you the AR reconstruction from the night of the explosion.
All right.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
You brought the payload? What, think we'd go back for you? Don't trust the Kelly dog.
A, to dziura. Tak?
Bagley, can you identify the operator of the spider bot?
I've now fully decrypted the signal the spider bot is broadcasting. And while I cannot identify a specific user, it is a call code used by the Metropolitan Police Service.
So, the police watched it all happen. Interesting.
Pokaż mi. O, wiesz.
As in Clan Kelly? Jesus, Mary and Joseph, the bloody gangsters were part of the bombings?
Seems to me like they supplied the explosives. They were making a delivery.
Their contact didn't seem to be part of the same organization. Is it possible she's a part of Zero Day?
Well, don't just stand there. Keep looking. The reconstruction continues behind that rubble.
And what do you propose? A quantum tunnel through it?
Quantum tunnel technology is at least 10 years away, but spider bots and drones are here today. You could try one of those if you don't feel like waiting.
Good plan.
Nie, gdzie tam? Auć.
don't you aim those human eyeballs of yours at the van's cargo?
Kurde, nie zdążyłam.
All right.
Tak. Weźmy pajączka.
RDX nitrogen, and the exact same detonator system like the bombs that were planted at Parliament.
Zero Day has a signature.
Hurry.
Hello. What's this? So you were hired to supply all the targets?
Ręka leży.
Shut it. We're all I need to know.
Tu się rozgląda, co oni robią gdzieś na żarówkę i tam jest, świeci się. Widzisz teraz ten koleś, nakieruj na niego.
So, Zero Day organized several groups in order to stage the bombings.
That's certainly one way to pull off a massive coordinated attack while remaining anonymous. Zero Day needed manpower and resources, but they needed them at an arm's length. And it doesn't take the world's greatest AI detective to see that both Clan Kelly and Albion benefited in the aftermath. Unfortunately, this is the most we can get out of the AR reconstruction. But if we could find the mystery officer who was spying through the spider bot, maybe they could tell us more.
Wyjście. Wiemy stąd. Gdzie wyjście stąd? No tutaj. Poszłam nie od tej strony.
Tracing the Spider-Bot's serial number, it was assigned to New Scotland Yard 3 years ago. Perhaps more information about its user or its assignment will be available at the station.
Considering they had surveillance, it's clear the police force haven't disclosed everything they know about the attack.
The only way to know for sure is to investigate New Scotland Yard.
Dobra. No na dzisiaj tyle z mojej transmisji. Już dość, więc jutro się widzimy. I dalej będziemy kontynuować naszego Watch Dogsa. Więc życzę Wam wszystkim miłego wieczoru. I dziękuję Ci, Matis, za smacznego i też Ci życzę miłego wieczoru, więc trzymajcie się cieplutko i do zobaczenia jutro. Pa, pa!
Oto wielki finał. Obejrzyj i sam zdecyduj. Panie i panowie, Artur Dressler. Dziękuję. Wielki jasnowic, Eric McKinney. Jack wniesie teraz na scenę rzecz, którą w świecie